Please, Joshi, you wanted to say something.
Yes. I've noticed sometimes my YouTube channel, the subscribers will fluctuate. I'll be gaining a bunch of subscribers and I'll make a video and then I'll lose a bunch of subscribers and then some will come back. And I used to really worry about this, thinking, oh, did I say something? But the thing is, it's not my job to try to people please and try to fit my faith into what another person's perception of Buddhist, being a good Buddhist is, or what following the Dharma means. Because as we know, being part of the larger Buddhist community, there are a lot of people who define Buddhism in ways that are totally alien to how we here in Amida-ji understand what being a Buddhist is. And so what I do is I entrust it to Amida because I realize this is the Dharma ending age. But the important thing is that that seed is being planted. I am telling people about how Amida has changed my life. I am explaining to people what Shinjin means to me. And whether they accept it or reject it, it doesn't really matter in the long run because ultimately Shinjin comes from, well, not ultimately, completely. Shinjin comes from Amida Buddha. It has nothing to do with me. I'm sharing my message, but I've learned to kind of leave it at that. And like you said, this is the Saha realm, and that's all we can do because we're not enlightened and we won't be until we go to the Pure Land. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes.
I mean, yes, the only thing we can do is, you know, to be faithful transmitters of the doctrine, you know, in simple words. I think that's enough. That's enough what we can do. And of course, our true Dharma career will start in the Pure Land. Then we will, you know, truly teach the Dharma perfectly. But for now, as long as we have the basics of Jodo Shinshu and we express it, even Amida Buddha can use us, no? As Joshua Sensei says, he has a beautiful analogy. I think it's very like very appropriate. It's like you are like an empty bamboo, a straw, and you let Amida Buddha sing through you, you know. And this is a very beautiful analogy. I think this is true. Yeah, Amida Buddha can use your life, even if it's imperfect, you know, to benefit others. And of course, we will commit mistakes because we are imperfect mirrors. Sometimes we will make mistakes.
And it is very good that others see us, teachers, those, especially those who are teachers in Jodo Shinshu. It's good that others see that we also have shortcomings as human beings. And we have difficulties, problems, blind passions. That's good because they will not be tempted to worship us as gurus.
Yes.
And that's good because teachers in Jodo Shinshu should never, ever put on a pedestal and worship. Never. That's very important. Yes.
Yes, and so, I also think that in this Dharma age, we are basically all the same. No? We are very similar in blind passions and all of that. And when we are sincere towards others, they will see, this guy is just as me, just as flawed as fucked up as I am. So I will just entrust myself like he did, you know. So it's good that they see that it doesn't take like become an extraordinary guy to be born in the Pure Land. No, you know. And I think that this is maybe one of the issues with some other Pure Land schools, especially in China, because they aspire to be like saints or something like this. So when they hear about Amida Buddha, they say, "Oh no, Amitofo, this is only for holy beings, not for me." And this is not good.
Yes. One of the things I don't like is that I see many representations of birth in the Pure Land of monks, people in robes. I want to see more representations of birth in the Pure Land of people dressed in normal clothes, you know, because that makes people think that, oh, virtuous monks are born in the Pure Land, which is not the case, because one, nobody is virtuous, and everybody can go to the Pure Land. See? So, but when you worship too much your teacher, consider him like a virtuous master or very wise master, then this might make you think that, oh, the Pure Land is for this kind of people, you know, great masters go to the Pure Land. Especially the fact that nowadays in many Pure Land groups, teachers are called venerable masters by the title venerable master. This is not good, because this can lead to worship, too much worship of the teacher, and putting him on a pedestal.
Yeah.
You know, and this might make people think that that teacher has more chances to go to the Pure Land than them, because that is a venerable master. That's not good. See?
Yes, and I have seen also, I won't mention whom, but it's a mutual acquaintance of ours in Facebook, and he has taken refuge in the School of the 13 Patriarchs, and that's okay. I mean, I respect that. But the thing is that they put a lot of emphasis in precepts, you know, like, oh yes, I took refuge and I took the 10 precepts. I love little kitty. So I don't think this is a good idea, you know, because they want to follow the things of the last Dharma age, you know, of the first Dharma age or the second Dharma age. I think they should be more aware of the Dharma age in which we are. And actually, this reminds me of this famous episode, no? Remember, Shinran and Honen, and many people thought, oh, Honen is a genius, you know, he has read all of the Mahayana canon, you know, and then Shinran said, like, yes, I mean, I know that Master Genku or Honen knows more than me, undeniable, he knows more than me. However, the Shinjin he has is the same I have, you know. And then Honen said, yes, good, Shinran.
And this is why Shinran will go to the same place like Honen, because of their Shinjin, not because of their wisdom.
Yes, and this is this is the key.
Or spiritual capacities.
This is the key. Yes, I think that all of even the Chinese schools are started to. I don't know if they maybe are more influenced by Jodo Shinshu. There maybe are, but because I normally see that they are teaching more something related to Shinran, because they don't want people to worship them. No, these monks. And I think I think it's good. I think this teaching of the primal vow is the right teaching for this age. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that's why I never try to present myself falsely as a smiling, saintly monk or a saintly practitioner who has enlightenment. I make it very clear, enlightenment doesn't come from me. It comes from Amida, who is a real Buddha. And that I'm not afraid to use curse words occasionally, because I want people to know that I'm flawed. I want them to see I'm just like you. You know, I screw up, I drop F-bombs, I say, oh shit, you know, and I'm not doing that for shock value. I want these people to understand, just because I say I'm a person of Shinjin, and I know I'm a person of Shinjin, it has nothing to do with me being enlightened or saintly or holy in any way. And I want the message to get across. You, whoever you are, can receive Shinjin. Just entrust to Amida Buddha. Just follow the teaching of the primal vow, because I think that's very important, especially here in the Dharma ending age of Mapo.
Yes, this is it is very important also for teachers to not put up to not wear masks of calm and peaceful monks, you know. Don't try, just be yourself. Be yourself, you know. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should not be polite with people, but be more relaxed. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to prove you are calm or you are smart or you are, I don't know, peaceful monk and so on. Don't need to do that.
Yes, that is one of the most relaxing things about Jodo Shinshu, is that you can be yourself. Yes, try to be a good Buddhist, but try to be relaxed. This is nice.
Yes.